have no idea what RJ does.
And he presents his head to the Celestials. He's like, please let me back in. He's like, and they were like, sorry, bro.
Shame.
Sorry, man.
That's it. You ain't coming back.
You have no
Shame.
authority to make that decision.
Exactly.
That was your dad.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So throughout that, like because he was in like a limbo area. Because he had the bloodline of that protected class, he was allowed to move a certain way.
Yeah.
But because he wasn't allowed in there, like in their space, in their air, he essentially used the power that he did have, which is essentially equated the power of a king.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Kings are king.
To abuse the rest of the world and establish organizations and things like that.
Which also connected to who?
Oh, Crocodile.
And who else in the Zoe Kingdom?
And connected to who?
He'll sell them.
Oh, right. Which also, which ends up leading down the road. Yeah, essentially the black market he was running essentially exposes the
smiley for
a bigger threat later on down the road. Essentially, the way I love it does is like little things, little hints in every arc.
Yeah,
are like big plot points later on, or like just major plug holes, and it's like you can go back and forward and watch it a million times. And you'll always understand the dialogue differently depending on how the lore goes. Certain things will always, like the weight will just mean something completely different.
Okay, so I am going to ask you best arc and why. Which arc stands out the most and why? Marineford, Enies Lobby, Alabasta, Wano, Whole Cake Island.
Wait, start that again. Say that again.
Best arc and why? Which arc stands out the most and why? Enies Lobby, Marineford, Alabasta, Wano, Whole Cake Island. We can't talk about Egghead because they're on it right now.
They just got there. And then the manga's
Water 7.
Well, Water 7. Damn, because Water 7 and Enies Lobby are paired, but they separately. Damn, because the way Water 7 ends.
I gotta say this because I like saying this. Don't have the second part. Shabondi. Don't have the second part. That's cool. That's all that needs to be said. Shabondi. All right. Which one?
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Shabondi.
Shabondi. We don't say Shoto. We just say Shabondi.
Shabondi.
That's it, bro.
I'm dead.
So, what was the best arc for you? And why?
Ooh, that's crazy.
What had a heavier weight and or impact for you?
What was a bigger arc for me?
Oh, Impel Down. I forgot to add that.
Damn, that's slept on. It's not slept on, but it's low key slept on.
What's the one with what's the Brook arc when they met him? What's the name of that one?
Oh, Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark. Yeah, there you go.
I love the slow arcs. I promise you I do.
Yeah.
I love Skypiea. I love Thriller Bark. But
what had the most weight and impact?
I'm going to say Skypiea and Thriller Bark. Okay,
all right. So
it's just the lore dump is so fucking stupid. That's when you get the first message from Roger.
Why? Yes, exactly.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because the
man who essentially set in motion the great pirate, the third great pirate age or something like that.
Yeah. Would you like to explain that real quick and then jump into the reason?
So the world existed.
And it's gold.
Cataclysm happened.
It's Goldie Roger,
right?
Not Gold Roger, as everyone makes it.
But then that's a whole nother thing.
I know. See, it's so much
it's
layers.
It's a lot.
Was it ogres have layers?
Odin! I'm just here for the moment. I get to be petty.
Oh my
Smoke.
God.
Only time y'all can be 50% petty is if someone on the pod says something stupid.
Oh, you got to go before. You got to go before that. Oh, they said a lot.
Oh no.
Secondly, RJ,
I'm gonna need you to speak English, bro. What are you even saying?
He's talking. He's talking One Piece, bro. You ain't gonna understand that.
Maybe for entertainment. Straight fade his ass. Straight face his ass. Smoke. Oh, dude. All right, I feel it. All right, real shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So quick thing on Roger, and then jump into.
Yeah, man. Like Roger's essentially the guy who set in motion. He was the guy to uncover the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna say the One Piece is the truth. It could be a physical thing. It could be metaphorical. You know what I'm saying? But he uncovered the truth of the world.
Yeah.
And he was executed for that.
He was dying anyway.
Well, no one knows that, Jeff. I'm trying to give him surface level shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, it's not really surface level, but like just the integral parts.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like we don't really want to know if he was on.
Because the thing is, we don't know if they're gonna sit down and watch all that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel it. That's true. That's true. But you know, if you get into it, it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to strong arm you into watching something.
Yeah, for sure. We're not here to convince you. We're just letting you know
Right.
the depth and the world building of it. And if
Right.
it's something that's curious to you, because some people listen to podcasts, some storytelling podcasts. Some people love movies because they love the stories. As you can see from the background, I love movies. I love video games. I love comic books, and it's all around me. And of course, we love anime. And it's just like if you like rich storytelling, this would be something.
This would be perfect.
This would be something.
This would be right.
But
up
go
your
ahead,
alley.
sir. Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
But whatchamacallit? Yeah, man. So like essentially he set in motion like the great pirate age. Yeah. You know, he was punished for discovering the secrets
that one
of the
guy.
world.
That one guy that said the announcement. Hey Roger, why did you hide all your drink?
Oh, you know what? Sorry, Roger didn't set in motion the great pirate age.
It was that one guy.
It was that one nigga. Mm-hmm. Ask a D question.
Oh my god!
Nah, real shit.
That was his name.
Imagine if that nigga didn't ask.
Yeah,
they would have just.
His name was Ask D Question.
They would have just executed, bro, and he would have died with all the secrets to the world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
One nigga. Be in mind, the entire world is watching this man's execution.
Yep.
The greatest man to ever live.
Yep.
He's done so much prior to his execution.
Uh-huh.
Like he's built up so much notoriety. He was the world's most wanted man.
They just never touched him.
And he was untouchable because he didn't let them touch him. They couldn't touch him. He allowed, he essentially gave himself up. You know what I'm saying? But man, no one was really going to like, I'm dead. Oh, then take it out on me, bro.
Yeah, I feel.
Let me be your sponge, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Take it out on me.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on the hat for you guys.
Yeah. You too, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
You're bored. I'll play with you. Pause.
Oh. Shame.
Oh.
You what?
Oh.
Yo, no.
Oh, he said he gonna play with you, bro.
You bored? I'll play with you, Fuzzy. Don't worry. I'm dead. Jeff, do not yank off. Don't collapse the entire house. This is all a cardboard setup. Go. It's just cardboard prop setup. It just just collapses.
Oh man.
That Jeff risks it all.
For the hat. What's up, bro?
Comments about to get AO'd up. I'm that screenshot. Clip it.
Hold on. How am I gonna do this?
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much like Roger's thing. But like for me, my favorite arc, my favorite arc, I would say Skypiea. I'd say that was like their first genuine adventure together as the whole crew. Like we got to see everyone's dynamic.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Robin just joined. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, how does everyone kind of do the thing? And it was something new.
Yeah, because she was closed off.
I'm used to not just Robin, just everything.
Yeah.
Okay, the first 3 arcs were on the ocean. We're on the water. Okay, we go to this island.
Yeah.
We beat the bad guy. We go to this island. We beat the bad guy. Are we just going to keep going to islands? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, motherfucker. We're going to the sky. That doesn't make sense. That's not true. And that's the thing. A lot of things that they tell the characters in the story aren't true end up being true. And prior to Roger even discovering the truth of the world, there was one man who was an explorer.
Yeah.
He was an explorer for the government.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was an explorer for the government. So the government essentially funded him to, you know, go around the world, blah, blah, blah. And during his exploits, he discovered things that should not have been discovered. And when he tried to report on them, he wrote a book, his captain's log. He published his captain's log for the world to know. And the government got ahead of him and essentially labeled him a liar.
Yeah. What was his name?
Noland.
Noland the Liar.
Noland the Liar.
Yeah.
Noland the Liar. And that's where they introduce that concept. Don't believe everything that you're told, that you read in the papers. You know what I'm saying? And man, it just,
even hundreds of years later,
right?
His ancestor was saying, "Oh, I'm going to find it.
I'm going to find the treasure of my ancestor."
Yeah, and then he kept going towards.
He kept diving,
and he wasn't.
He's like, because Noland wrote of a treasure that was, you know, on this island, but the island was removed from the map. The island is no longer on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
So now that, you know, red flag. Hey, shit, that means the world's map changes constantly. How can someone write about something that was there, document the people and the history, but in today's current map, it's not there? What the fuck happened?
The ancient weapon.
You know what I'm saying? So his descendant is like hell bent on, you know,
proving that he was
that his great uncle wasn't a liar, because it tarnished his entire family name, and him and his prior descendants suffered because of that.
You want to show me how to throw a punch? That's when we get introduced to what happened? What's going on?
Yo! Smoke says, let's get on Ballhead out here looking like a freshly divorced 48-year-old Karen vacationing in the Caribbean and pronounces every syllable in a word.
Man. I'm Black Luffy.
God dang.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, boy.
It's my straw hat, bro. It's just not red. Oh. Don't be, hey, now I'm Caribbean Black Luffy. And he Brazilian, bro.
But Joy Boy though, right?
Oh yeah.
Where's Joy Boy come from? Even that, like,
but then you go, that's the lore,
right?
It's like I said, world building connections. Like it's bigger than this, and I think a lot of people that enjoy One Piece. That's how come One Piece partners up with everybody. They've had a Netflix show. They've done everything. Like if you want to watch like a quickie, just watch the Netflix show.
Right, the Netflix series.
Yeah,
right.
so it'll literally give you East Blue.
And don't they have condensed movies?
I think so. Yeah, they do like an hour and a half, but you would have to get Crunchyroll, or you can find a website that you can watch it on. What's up, bro?